I'm Neil Moore, and this is Cache Tales.
How do you like my new Geomobile? Pretty spiffy, huh? Well, today I'm here in a park and I'm going to find me a couple geocaches, and I need to complete the Geochallenge for the month of May. When I left home, the skies were clear and the sun was out and shining bright. Then as I got closer to the park, the darker the clouds got. Ominous skies.
This particular geocaching adventure has 3 beginnings and came to its pinnacle today. The first beginning was when this particular cache was published in early April. Well, these notifications were telling me about 2 new caches in Solon Center. Better yet, in a new park behind the new township offices. Seeing that they were RDC 4106 hides, I knew they weren't going to be a run-of-the-mill film canister stuck in a stop sign or under a picnic table. I decided to wait and save them for a special day. Little did I know that today would be that special day. Now for another beginning. On the first Sunday of May, the geocaching blogger and CacheAdvance.com announced the May Geochallenge of the month. The challenge is to write a log of at least 250 words. To do that, I wanted to find a cache worthy of such a log. When they made the announcement, I knew that one of the new caches in Solon Center was going to be worthy of such a log. But now the question is, when do I go for it? That brings me to my third beginning.
And then we're going to head down the trail and see if we can find a 5 difficulty. It is raining a little bit. I might as well be out here geocaching rather than riding on a motorcycle getting wet. So let's put it this way, let's go down the trail and find another one, or try to. It's like I brought this big black cloud with me. You could see all the way around. You're looking behind me, all the way around. You can see a rim of open sky and sunlight, and directly above me is nothing but dark rain cloud. I'm hoping that it doesn't just downpour on me. Alright, let's continue down the trail and get to this cache before I get too wet.
That brings me to my third beginning. Back in early March, shortly after we moved back to Kent City, I was talking with a guy at work who mentioned he was going to be selling his motorcycle. I had been saving some money, and Muggle Wife and I had agreed that I had waited long enough and I would be able to purchase a motorcycle in the spring. I often daydreamed about taking the motorcycle on geocaching adventures. LPCs, guardrails, carpool lots, even nature parks and power trails.
I've arrived at ground zero for the 5 difficulty 2.5 terrain, and it's right back here. It looks like the actual ground zero is this double trunk tree. So if it's 5 difficulty, and knowing the cache owner, I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time here. I'll get back to you in a minute, or 5 or 10 or 30, we'll see.
I found the first cache in good time and then headed back to the park where this tricky 5 3.5 waited to test my mettle. This was a great container and well hidden. It will receive a favorite point for sure. Now that my adventure was over, it was time to mount my iron steed and head back towards home. And wouldn't you know it, the sky's clear and the sun shines.
Folks, I am telling you, I am happy to be second to find on this one. This 5 difficulty 2.5 terrain. Here's the logbook, proves that I found it. And wow, this was a tough one. It took me about 10 minutes, but I did find it, and I am super excited. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, hit the little bell down there so you can get notified every time I have a new video come out. And hey, we'll see you at Geo Woodstock next week. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time on Cache Tales.